So real quick, y'all, I've been thinking about this for a long time. Well, really, for the past couple of weeks, um, after going through uh, really a whole bunch of internet articles and uh, a textbook of environmental science and also geography, I started thinking like, okay, so the Earth tips, like the poles tip and atmospheres change and things happen, right? Thousands of years, 500 years, a couple thousands of years, 10 thousands of years, however long it takes for these kinds of things to happen, right? Now, if you look at the landmass of Earth, a lot of the landmass is not within uh, equatorial area, right? So it's not within the equator, right? Um, Really, there's an exception for South America, Southeast Asia. You know, like you could look it up, you'll see this, right? Now, I'm starting to think like, okay, so if ice ages happen and the shit tips and things happen to the atmosphere, right? And the temperature changes all the time, right? Not all the time to us because we live human years, right? But in Earth years, um, who's to say that what's happening right now is actually global warming? And who's to say that it's not necessary, right? Because we tend to sometimes, like, we'll be like, okay, we tend to take ourselves out of nature as if we're not part of nature, right? So we'll be like, oh, it's not natural to have cars. It's not natural to build buildings. It's not natural to do this and that and this and that, as if we're separate from nature, as if we human beings are separate from nature or separate from the creation, right? Or separate from God, even, right? That's deeper into that. But anyways, y'all get my point, right? So global warming, right? Who's to say that the Earth's temperature? I mean, looking at the land mass, all the land is up there, like towards the North Pole. When you like really look at it, most of the land mass is towards the North Pole. It's either somebody don't like us, right? Or during the last ice age, during the last ice age, the shit done froze over. Excuse my language, but it done froze over, right? And the temperature just changed to where you have, you know, Siberian freaking what they call it. You know what I mean? You have Siberian frost and whatnot. So I think it would be smart for the massive populations to move, right? Like move north towards the cold. Like go live in the cold instead and let, you know, because it's only getting hotter where it's hotter at, right? Around the equator, it's doing nothing but heating up, right? And drying up and heating up. So if it's getting warmer up, up there in the North Pole area, I think we all should just. I mean, the technology can make it happen. You know, that's where all the land is, right? I don't know. Think about it though. Think about it. You know what I mean? All the land is up there. It's cold. It's getting a little bit warmer. It's hot as heck down here, drying up, right? I mean, get you a little heating unit, a fishing rod, or a stick, because I don't know if coordinate you some transport, some food transport. I don't know about solar panels, not quite yet, but Think about it, man. All the land is up there. We went through an ice age, right? Within like what they say the last 10,000 years, or is it less than that? 5,000 years? There was an ice age, right? Which is an abnormality that happened, and there was an ice age. So now that things around the equator is drying up and heating up, are we supposed to just, we still gonna just chill here?
No.
Yeah, we just gonna chill here, man. Peace, good world. Oh man, it's Cosmic King, Scheme Supreme. All you environmentalists, tell me what you think about that. I know I made sense somewhere in there. Just look at the global map, though. You'll see it. You'll see what I'm talking about. All the land mass is all the, I mean, it's permafrost and all that, but when we talking about global warming, like, just move. I mean, because people be talking about what they call it. They be talking about depopulation and whatnot, right? Just instead of, what about we build prisons up there? How about that? Build prison colonies up in the north, way north. You know what I mean? Just build a whole bunch of prison colonies way north, and let some global warming happen up there. I mean, think about it, right? If the earth warms up enough, let's say we could get it to about 60 degrees up there, right? And where it's the coldest at. If we get that at 60 degrees, and let's say like around the equator, I mean, given that there's more trees and everything, it won't get to 120 degrees, right? Given that there's more trees and a lot more rain activity and whatnot, it won't even get to 120 degrees, So given with more trees and more of a better ecosystem where it rains regularly around the hot areas, which it should, right? So given that we terraform this thing to where we manage a 60-degree temperature up in the poles, it could happen, I just want all these billionaires to stop trolling us, right? Stop trolling humanity, man. What y'all doing, man? Stop trolling humanity. Straight up trolling humanity, bro. Excuse me. Straight up trolling humanity, right? Sure, go to Mars, man. Go to Mars. Do what you please with what you got. Please stop trolling humanity, man. But yeah, think about it, man. All you environmentalists, geographers, all you science people, think about it real quick. Look at the map, and then consider that we went through an ice age. Look at the temperatures, the variations of temperatures. Look at the ecosystems. And then tell me if we can't just straight up terraform the rest of the cold, freezing planet to a sustainable degree, or to a human, to a more of a humane, for lack of better words, towards more of a humane temperature. Let's say, hey, 50 degrees. How about that? Because it'd be like below zero up there, right? So let's say about 50 degrees. 50 degrees, 60, 65, and of course we're gonna have to consider how much hotter it's gonna get, down where the equator is. But it doesn't have to. Once again, right, with the right ecosystem, right, with enough trees and waterways, canals and all of that. It doesn't have to be extremely hot. There's going to be shade, and there's going to be water to, do the whole evaporation and rain activity, right? So, because we talking about global warming, it's inevitable, but we got to think about it. Like, okay, yeah, it's drying up in these areas, but there's a whole There's like a good 60% of Earth's landmass is being freed up in a sense, right? The permafrost is being defrosted. It's getting warmer over there. You know what I mean? The ice is melting. Just a thought. Peace, good work.